Well, Bandmaster is a story of an aging man who belonged to a band. And he no longer had the strength in his lungs to blow his trumpet, and therefore he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a job. And the last day, and he used to stay, as a rented thing in the Nooker. And he goes to the jeweler to sell his bugle, his trumpet.
हम ये ट्रम्पेट बेचना मांगता है।
मास्टर ये तो तुम्हारी रोजी रोटी की चीज है, इसे बेच दोगे तो खाओगे क्या?
Because that's all he had in life. And he came from somewhere in the east. Somebody said he's from Bengal or something, in Bombay. And years he spent.
मैं जानता हूँ इसकी कोई कीमत नहीं है आज, मेरा भी। खैर बोलो क्या दाम दोगे?
मैं तुम्हारा लिहाज करके इसके 200 रुपए दे सकता हूँ।
बस सिर्फ 200 रुपया और कुछ ज्यादा नहीं दे सकते?
कुछ नहीं।
And the Nooker guys find out that the guy sold his trumpet. And then they think. They go and talk to the guy. And he curses them. He says, what do you mean? That's the way life is. And they tell him, no, that's not what life is all about. And then they collect the money and they go back to the jeweler. And they want to buy it back. Of course, he gives it back to the prophet. But they buy it back. And then Guru, the so-called leader of the Nooker, in the sense, he's a central figure, decides to play the trumpet. They want to give it back to him. He says, I don't want it. Leave me alone. I don't want it. I've decided.
अरे काका गुस्सा काय को करता है तुम? ये सब लोग तुम्हारे वास्ते ले आया। अरे इतना भी नहीं समझता तुम।
नहीं चाहिए मुझे, और तुम भी जाओ।
And it's all right. Now what do? We've got this with us. So somebody suggested, why don't you try to play it? So Guru tries to play it and it goes completely Besura.
अरे बंद करो ये बजा।
हम तो बजाएगा।
तो नाक के पे जाके बजाओ।
हम तो इधर ही बजाएगा।
रात भर बजाएगा। ये सुनो भैया।
Completely off key and he doesn't know how to play it, And the bandmaster is so angry with him, says, that's not how you play it. Says, tell me how to play it, yaar. Show me how to play it. And he gets back and he starts playing. And as he starts playing, he gets a new kind of strength inside him and the people just sort of dance around him. And that's how the episode ends. They give him back a raison d'etre. Damn it, you don't give up. And that was the idea called the bandmaster. How do you make people redundant? And what does redundant mean? That means you are therefore exit. You're not in the frame of life, in the picture frame of life. Therefore you don't exist. You bring them back. And therefore it's an act of compassion. It's a way of understanding our world. You don't just dismiss people because you find them therefore not usable, in quotes. The idea is usable. What function do you serve? They're serving a function, And this man gave up. They said, no, you're coming back. And he started playing the trumpet again. But whether he get a job at the end of it or not, I'm not so sure. But
कौन कहता है मैं बुढ़ा हो गया हूँ? अभी तो मैं जवान हूँ, अभी भी मैं बजा सकता। सुनो।
More important is the idea behind the episode. Don't give up, my friend, old man. You still have the power. You still have the power to play. Don't worry, you're on your side. It is to give hope. That's fundamentally the idea.